English Springer Spaniel. These sweet-faced, intelligent dogs have great stamina and great energy. They're lovable pets during the week, and they're reliable hunting dogs on the weekends. These beautiful dogs stand at around 20 inches tall, and they weigh they weigh roughly up to 50 pounds, depending on which gender, male or female. They are highly trainable people pleasers. Okay, these dogs are wonderful. They really are great. However, you must be careful when picking up one. You have to be careful of which line you're going to get, whether you get a working line or a show line. You have to make sure you are able to fulfill their needs depending on which line you get. Okay. I'm a firm believer in tapping into genetics and using our dogs for what they were originally bred for. And in this case, Springer Spaniels were bred to hunt or retrieve live or dead game. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go out and join a local shoot, but if you can replicate this in your house, in the garden, using tennis balls, rabbit dummies, pheasant dummies, partridge dummies, and tap into that genetics, you'll build a really, really good bond with the dog. So this is just a disclaimer. I'm going to rate certain aspects of dogs in star ratings, okay, out of 5 stars. Now the way I look at this is they are base stats in a video game. Okay, they're your default stat, what you start with in a video game. Now if you train and work with your dog, them stats are going to get better, and if you ignore or don't train your dog, then stats can get worse or stay the same. Okay, so for example, with the English Springer Spaniel, they're 5 stars out of 5 for being affectionate with family. Okay, now if you continue to work on that and practice that, they will continue to be 5 stars out of 5. However, if you neglect socialising them with young people, other dogs and families, that 5 out of 5 star rating can drop to 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so these are just your generic default stats for this breed. Okay, and they can vary depending on training. Okay, I just want to make sure that just because they say they're 5 star out of 5 star doesn't mean every time they're going to be 5 star out of 5 star. Okay, your environment has a big factor on your dog as well as the genetics. It's important to get the best of both. So how is the English Springer Spaniel with family life and family time? Okay, so I'm going to split this section into 3. How affectionate they are with the family, how they are with young children, and how they are with other dogs. Okay, they are very, very affectionate with their family. Okay, so I'm going to give them 5 stars out of 5. They're very good with children. I'm giving 4 out of 5 stars for this. They get on well with children and young kids. And how are they with other dogs? I'm also going to give them 4 stars out of 5 for this, because they do get on very well with other dogs as well. And like I've said before, these are just your default genetics of the Spaniel. The more you train them, you can level up the stats, and if you don't train them, they can go down as well. Okay, but these are your breed generic stats. How social are Spaniels? In particular, Springer Spaniels. So the social category are split into 3. We're going to go how open they are to strangers, how playful they are, and their natural protective manner. Okay, nice and simple. 3 simple star ratings, and we're going to go through that. So, how open are they to strangers? They're very open to strangers. Again, when I think of my particular Springer Spaniels and they're out on a shoot day, they're very good with strangers. I'm going to give them 4 out of 5. The next is how playful they are. Springer Spaniels, especially depending on what line you get, are very, very playful. They love to play non-stop all day, every day. I'm going to give them 5 out of 5. Okay, 5 stars out of 5. And the last one is their natural protective nature. They're moderately protective. Okay, so I'm going to give them 3 out of 5 for this. And this is just, they bark when people come to the door. They let you know someone's at the door. Okay, as long as you have the correct procedures in place, they'll quite happily stop barking and carry on doing what they're doing. Okay, so that is their social in a little nutshell. Now we have the Springer Spaniel's personality, and we split this into their trainability, their energy levels, their mental stimulation needs and their intelligence. Okay, now they are very, very trainable dogs. They're people pleasers. They're very highly trainable. Okay, so I'm giving 5 stars for this. They're very good. The next one is energy levels. Now this can slightly vary depending on which line you get, but even so, they're going to be, if it's a show line, they've still got 4 out of 5 stars for energy levels, and if they're a working line, they're going to have 6 out of 5 stars. Okay, so that's why I say it's always important to tap into what they were originally bred for, i.e. hunting. If you can replicate that in some way, whether it's with dummies or whether it's actually on a shoot day, that'd be really, really good. Okay, and now they need a lot of mental stimulation. Okay, like I said, they're very energetic dogs, so they might very much like to problem solve. So if you can't mentally stimulate them during training, if you can get them some problem solving games, Kongs are a great one, snuffle mats, things like that, help them think, help them sniff, help them problem solve. That's gonna meet their mental stimulation needs, and they are very, very intelligent. Okay, so as well as giving them the problem-solving games which they enjoy, they're going to figure out how to do this very quickly. Okay, they are very, very intelligent dogs. So 5 stars for mental stimulation, because that's what they need, and then 5 stars for their intelligence, because they are very, very smart dogs.